Okay, mic check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How am I sounding? I'm just gonna do the usual intro. Even if nobody shows up to this one, I've been itching to play some Oblivion lately, so I'm just gonna hop into it as if there's an audience and hope that folks tune in later. It's 2 p.m. Pacific. Oh, hey Ace, good to see you. 2 p.m. Pacific, February 18th, 2023. Welcome, everybody, to Strawbunny Slime Streams. I'm your host, Strawbunny Slime, aka Mocha, and we're going to be getting back into Oblivion today. Before we get started, I want to note that while I'm still kind of fiddling with it, I have now at my disposal a few extra keys on a brand new keyboard, which is very clicky because it's a mechanical one, but more to the point, the extra keys I have bound to using these instead of my numpad. Hey, SB. I've got the extra keys set up to do basic stream functionality, so now the BB button is not where it was, so it might take a little bit of getting used to, but the point is, I can now much more conveniently switch between these, and if I were to, say, start streaming Final Fantasy XIV, I wouldn't need to worry so much about having the numpad and the stream functionality hotkey button. There's a technical term for it, I'm sure, whatever. Bound to the same keys. But anyway, let's get into Oblivion, because I think I've blabbed enough. Today's going to be kind of a low-stakes one. We have a little more cleanup to do around the world of Cyrodiil. World? Country? Land. Before we can actually... It's probably not showing up on stream yet, is it? Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this, because it should be showing up on stream. It is extremely quiet. I don't know if that's just on my end or if that's universal. Let me bump that up a little bit. See if that works. Cool. Okay, cool. We got a spam bot. That's new. Hold on. There's a funny ban button for these things. Pretty sure, anyway. Let's see. Block that. And where's the delete function for... Oh, wait. Ban that. There we go. Yeah! Alright, so game should be coming through now. I don't know how audible the actual game is. Hopefully the music is coming through okay. Okay, you can only hear me. That's not great. Maybe it's because I've got desktop audio turned way down from the last time I did a stream, where it necessitated being turned down. So maybe if I turn it up a little bit, that might improve the situation. To about there. That looks like it's getting reactions. Music audible now? Game's perfectly audible. Alright, that sounds great. Let's see here. Allies for Bruma. Oblivion Gate outside Skingrad. Which ones in particular are you thinking of? I've seen a few. By the way, for those not aware, because I don't think I actually discussed much of the game plan here, if any, I'm not going to be doing an exhaustive search of every single Oblivion gate I run through here. I'm just going to be trying to run to the end of each one as quickly as possible. I'm also not planning on advancing the story beyond completing the quest Allies for Bruma. Originally, I was going to reserve this for an out of actually live streaming situation, but I've been itching to play this a little too badly to just... Wow, this Waste Shrine is screwed, huh? Anyway, I've been itching to play this a little too badly, and I've been feeling kind of sociable today, so yeah. Why not stream, right? Okay, let's see. Don't think it matters which one of these I enter first. I don't even know if I have to enter in any particular order, or if I just have to go into one and then race my way to the top. Either way, I am just going to be ignoring most of the enemies we encounter on the way. I would appreciate it if they ignored me, instead of shooting arrows at my elbow. Oh, that's a mine. That's also a mine. Funny. Okay, door's locked. That's fine. They'll wait politely for me to unlock it. Cool. Is this even the way to go? This isn't the way to go, is it? No, it doesn't appear to be. Okay, there we go. That's the way to go. I did get a Grand Soul Gem, yes. Pretty nice find. If the enemies want to speak to my manager, they're welcome to try and find my manager. I don't even know where my manager is. You know, joke's on them. Okay, that's clearly not the right way. Thank you, SB. What do I have? I don't think I have my torch bound to anything, do I? Let's go ahead and use this one. Okay, can you guys butt out a little bit? That did get me more arrows, which is good. Could always use more arrows. Oh, really? They put one of these in. They put two of these in here. Yeah, I'd like to see them try to report me to the authorities. I think they're in more legal trouble than I am. If someone sees me using a stolen torch, am I actually going to get in trouble? I don't know that I've ever used a stolen torch before. Okay, that's a Daedroth. I don't remember those casting. Also, I need arrows. Field arrows should work all right. Okay, all right. This is a funny party now. Fire salts, nab those. Daedroth teeth, sure. I don't know that I killed every single one with stealth, but I think I did an okay job of that. You're right. Into the Anguish Shrine here, which is a very fine sounding name for a place. And I'm getting attacked. They'll never catch me. I'm too fast. Block 1 of 2. Okay, I get it. There is a chest up here. I may as well go for it. I realized that I posted on Tumblr that I was speedrunning these, and I don't think that's entirely the right word to use, so anyone tuning in from there, assuming anyone is, I'm sorry to report, I am not by any stretch of the imagination a speedrunner. I just play the game. So, don't expect any actual skips or anything. This is advanced tech. It's called killing fucking everything in my road. It's called if it moves, it can be hit with a sword until it stops moving. Advanced strategy. I know. Really, really hard to wrap your head around. First you need a sword, then you need a guy to hit with it. It's new tech. Never before seen. Can you guys chill with the arrows a little bit? Alright, so I believe from here I head down. Get hit by a claymore a couple of times. That's tech too. In case anyone's wondering, yes, that is advanced strategies. Damage boosting or something. Exactly, SB. Also, you can probably tell, but I'm not going to be in character for much of this. Okay, that's spear traps. No, they're going to be funny about it. If the opportunity presents itself to be in character, like talking with NPCs, then I probably will, but, like, don't expect me to be fully in my role. Can you butt out a little bit? Stop following me. I'm not here to get chased around everywhere I go. I'm here very specifically to shut down your entire operation and prevent you from accessing the mortal plane. I don't see why... Where the fuck did you come from? I don't see why they'd be unhappy about this. I don't like these guys pursuing me forever. That Atronach just falls. That's fine. That's incredible smarts. Okay, that leads back out. Okay, right. I want to go up. I want to go up. It continues to amuse me. Yeah, the Atronach just walked off. It's fine. It continues to amuse me that I started this character with express intent to be like a stealth-wielding... Stealth-wielding? You don't wield stealth. Stealth using... Okay, that's a trap. Uh-huh. I made this character with express intent to be predominantly stealth-based, and now I'm still just running around with a sword hitting everything in sight. The arrow didn't kill them. The elven scimitar will. I think the most unfortunate part of it, all things considered, is that the one thing that would be... Like, the one of these that would be most appropriate to stealth through in the story is also one where I absolutely cannot afford to be taking my time for reasons that will become abundantly clear when we actually get to that point. Yes, I could use some extra magicka. Thank you very much. These guys could stop chasing me. That'd be pretty cool. Sick prank to play on the hero of Cyrodiil. Don't chase her. Okay, I should probably use a healing potion before I die. What do I got? Strong potion of healing. That should work just fine. You guys, I'll never see again.
I closed the Oblivion gate outside of Skingrad. I should speak to the Count about sending aid to Bruma now that Skingrad is no longer directly threatened. Well, Skingrad might not be threatened, but I certainly am. Walk away, please. I'm not in the mood to deal with you. Thank you. Oh, what now?
This is Coffee with Milk, hero of Cyrodiil. You're right. And expert swordswoman, even though she's supposed to be using a bow. I'm never gonna let myself get over that. It's just such a funny end result that no matter what I try, I'm inevitably going to go back to being a meleeer. Right, I need to talk to the Count, which means going to Castle Skingrad. I have not saved at all between these new cells loading in, so I probably ought to do that now because...
Yes?
Your name is Tudius Sextius. Are you sure?
Let's hear
Do
it.
you want to reconsider that one?
Hello.
That Oblivion gate threatened us all, yet only you took action to destroy it. You have my thanks, hero.
And I can't speak to you about the Count, it seems. That's fine.
Farewell.
You, wait.
Your bravery is the talk of Skingrad. Well done.
Much appreciated. I would like to inquire about aid for Bruma.
I believe the Count may want to handle this matter personally. Wait here. I will tell the Count you are waiting to see him.
Please and thank you.
Nothing's wrong with his mouth. Everything's fine. Potato people are a common sight in Oblivion. I've forgotten what the hotbind button is. Oh, okay. 4. Got it. Might have just been a matter of the lighting. Also, Ray, I wanted to say... Starting out as a mage, I'm surprised that your end result was still sword. Like, it's a good end result, don't get me wrong. That's how you play Elder Scrolls games, but...
What?
What exactly do you mean, what, sir? I just closed the Oblivion Gate that you were asking me to take care of.
Mehrunes Dagon has no more love for my kind than for my mortal subjects. Less, perhaps, as we make poor slaves. You have helped me by closing the Oblivion Gate near Skingrad. I will likewise help you by sending aid to Bruma.
That's much appreciated. Perhaps it's not my place to ask, but what exactly did you mean referring to your people as your mortal subjects? No? Nothing? All right.
Good day.
Something strange about that guy. Something's wrong with his eyes, I think. Where else? Let's see. The Imperial City could use a hand. Shadenhall is in need of aid. As is Leowin and Bravil. I suppose this is as good a time as any to make the journey south. We'll start from Pelsgate.
Greetings. Hello.
Right, so continue on this road east for a short time until the path curves south. Which it seems to do there. Ah, sure enough.
I can't believe I haven't been to Bravil or Leowin yet. Like, I love both of those places, and one of them, in particular, has my favorite quest in maybe the whole game? So I really am surprised I've not just gone there yet.
Wasn't terribly polite of you. I would have been very amenable to polite conversation, I'll have you know. Although, most of the time when someone runs up to me on the road and speaks to me, it's usually just to request that I hand them something. And that is a dragon. Right. Never encountered one of these before. Not particularly pleasant things. But their wax does go for a decent sum, so I suppose I can't complain. That is unmistakably a gate. Do I dare? Do I bother? Well, I suppose I don't have much of a choice in encountering the denizens, at least. Acceptable. Well, while this gate isn't exactly a must-do, I figure I'm here, I may as well. Right? No harm in closing this one en route. Extra loot, if anything. Plus, it's kind of just an eyesore. We're helping improve the aesthetic value of Cyrodiil. Now that is a landmine. A really crappy landmine. That was embarrassing. It shot a fireball instead of actually exploding. You guys want to, like, remake that one, maybe? Run it back, do it again? I mean, it's your choice. It's your fireball mine, not mine, but... See, if I'm getting fireballs shot at me, I'd expect it to be from these towers. Can you butt out? That took some effort. Right, I've been to this one before, and I think I'm supposed to go a long way around. Oh. Pretty funny prank, guys. Don't do it again. This appears to be the right way. Impolite. Okay, alright, this is where we use potions. This could be dicey. I don't like how dicey this is. What do I have for healing? Weak potions of healing. I'll take what I can get. You, I need in particular to back off. Like, these guys are worse, but you're getting too close to me. Those are fun. A little mindless, but fun. I just have to make sure I keep backpedaling forever. And that I keep a ready supply of arrows, which I'm kind of starting to lack. That's the way I came in. Okay. You're the bigger threat. Especially since there's two of you. This is a lot of guys. Your light armor is like a second skin after all those days and weeks wearing it. You have learned to move easily with it in combat. As a journeyman of light armor, your gear is no longer damaged as swiftly from combat. Sounds good to me. He didn't know which way to shoot. He got scared. I scared him. That's the funny thing about how enemies target you in Oblivion. They really don't know what to do when you just start wiggling like that. That seems dangerous, name-wise. Fucking katana. Heavy armor, unfortunately. And the katana is really heavy, too. 67. I mean, okay, technically it's not a katana. It's not called a katana, and it's two-handed, which katanas, to my knowledge, are not. But I'm gonna call it a katana anyway, because... Hey, good to see ya. Because why not, right? Why not call it a katana? Get rid of this guy. If he'd be so kind as to keel over, thank you. Now, I don't remember what the portals do. I don't know if taking them is a good idea. It might be necessary. For all I know, that might be the gimmick here. So let's save and give one a shot. Pranked. Did it just carry me further up, though? Yeah. Alright. That's handy. And now from here, we go into the Sigil Stone Vault. No, that didn't work, and now they're coming after me, right? Yep. Wow. That reflect damage, huh? Take my arrow back, thank you. Where's the other guy? Oh, he's stuck under the stairs. Okay. I've got a backup plan for this. Works every time. frost salts off this guy. Right, and that's this room cleared, which means I don't have to deal with taking damage while I'm trying to retrieve the sigil stone. Ooh. Don't mind if I do take that. That is a spell tome. Nice. So now, hypothetically, I could summon a Flame Atronach, assuming I have the mana for it, which I probably don't. Sometimes it pays to actually investigate the loot around here. Most of the time it doesn't, but sometimes. Probably gets better as I level. I say that as if I don't know that it gets better as I level. Alright. Now that was an optional gate, so that doesn't really accomplish much for our overarching goals of getting the main story taken care of. Okay. I need you to stop shooting lightning at me. And that solves that. Now let's find the road again. Oh. Actually, while I'm finding stuff, I should probably go mark that on my map. Be handy to have these for fast travel later, for reasons I won't disclose. The more of these way shrines I find, though, the better. Alright. Now for the less exciting part of the journey. Inn of Ill Omen. I mean, I suppose there was an Oblivion Gate not too far from it, so in a way, the name turned out to be quite prophetic. Way Shrine of Tiber Septim. Wait, what? Why is the combat music starting up? Come on. Oh, really? Apparently. You did not move near fast enough to be doing that, my friend. Why were you hostile to me? I'm just going for a walk here. You guys got a lot of health. Or gal, I suppose. Hard to tell. Mithril. Ooh, wait, do I have Mithril? Mithril boots, Mithril gauntlets. Mithril greaves, though, I bet I don't have. I do have them. I'm looking at them right now. Okay. Well, my stuff needs repairing. Something fierce. That's about as good as I'm going to get it without going and interacting with someone who can repair it better. Not a half bad price to weight ratio. Oh, that's why the spooky dungeon music is playing. So one of the mods that I've got, one of the big overhauls that I installed at the start of all of this, completely revamps the environments in Cyrodiil. And this is like my personal favorite result of all of that, is this spooky forest that just exists here to the east of the Inn of Ill Omen and all. Oh, wow. That's the unicorn. I say the because there's exactly one. I didn't expect to just stumble across it like this. So here's the thing about the unicorn. Hypothetically, I could go and try and use it as a mount, but it becomes immediately hostile if you so much as draw a weapon near it. So, not a great idea. Yeah, this whole forest is, like, meant to be spooky, haunted forest situation. You can see little, like, sprites flitting around in the background. Oh, okay. The sprites are friendly and beneficial during the day, but at night they become more dangerous. I don't remember exactly what they do. I think it's mostly just an irritating little debuff. So it's not like I should avoid these at all costs. But yeah, kind of just a neat area. I'm not going to do much exploring in it, but I wanted to show folks that it was there. There is a ruined settlement in there somewhere. But to my knowledge, there's no quests or anything affiliated with it. It's just there to look neater than the general, like, greenery that used to be most of the game world. Okay, who now? Oh, really? Back off, I'm busy. I've got places to be, and frankly, it's inconsiderate of you to just come in here waving a sword at me like you own the place. I'm just going for a walk, my guy. Honestly, shame on you. Pick that up and put it back on him, just because... Why the hell not? And again, what now? I need you guys to stop coming at me. I'm just going for a walk to Breville. Honestly. Also, I should stop by an inn as soon as I can find one. I could have stopped at the Inn of Ill Omen. I don't know why I didn't, but right now I've got a level waiting for me that I'm just not leveling up yet. And I'm itching to spend the points. Oh god, this game puts me in a mood. And that's another fucking Oblivion gate. I don't have to close every single one. I'm just gonna leave that one to do whatever it wants. The gate, which is a living, thinking thing that has wants. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want that being there. Okay. Here's the thing about the Latent Sigil Stone I'm highlighting right now. Chameleon 20% on self is very, very good. It is entirely possible in this game to create a 100% chameleon like suit on yourself. At which point, nothing will ever be able to notice you. It is completely impossible to be noticed by anything if you're at 100% chameleon, and that makes it 1, very, very easy to do the Thieves Guild and Dark Brotherhood. 2, a little unfair. I used to do that all the time. I I'd like to have it as an option to fall back on. So a part of me feels like maybe I should be farming for those, in case I really, really can't do the Thieves Guild without screwing something up. But I want to try and do it without the chameleon suit for the first time in my life. That's almost certainly the gate they want closed.
Anytime now. We're always on duty.
You are. You're always on duty. Directly in front of the bridge leading in. I do suppose that gate would make it kind of necessary for you to have a guard stationed out here at all times. Silver home on the water. Sounds rather charming. Excuse me. No, I'll just go around then.
Greetings, Gilgondrin. Silver home on the water has beds and food. What's your pleasure?
Beds, I suppose.
There's a room free, all right. Best you'll find in Braville, if I do say so. 20 gold, and it's yours for the night.
Sounds fine by me.
Right. You'll have to go upstairs to the second floor. Your room is the second door on the right before the staircase. Thank you for your patronage.
As long as it's not haunted.
Take care.
Where did he say it was? Ah. This one doesn't seem locked, so I'm going to assume this is the one. Pleasant enough place, I suppose. It's the most amazing thing. Yesterday it was hard, and today it's easy. Just a good night's sleep, and yesterday's mysteries are today's masteries. Well, let's see. Strength determines how much I can carry. I could always use more of that. It also governs Blade, which would be great for me. Fatigue would be nice to have, but let's go with Security, Sneak, and Marksman. That sounds great. And Athletics, Light Armor, Acrobatics sounds very much like me, yes. More health would be nice. This one's got a +3, though, so I want it. I have to know, you know? I have to know what's behind every locked door now. I'm a thief, it's what I do. Shouldn't do it for too long. Don't want to get caught. Nothing particularly valuable in any of this. Close that, and they'll never know I was here. Right. I'll be taking my leave now, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
After maybe a brief Brief inspection. Everything seems to pass just fine. This is a very good establishment.
How goes it?
Bye. Right, next order of business, somewhere to repair my armor. Fighters Guild might be good for that, but do they have a dedicated armory here?
What do you want? You too.
Well, I just plucked a guy out of thin air. Pretty cool. My power is limitless. No, seriously, where the hell did that guy come from? Why was I able to interact with him? There we are.
The Archer's Paradox. Because a perfect arrow flies forever, and that's impossible. I'm Daemon, and I have no perfect arrows.
That's a bit of an odd way to advertise yourself, sir.
For the right price, I can make anything good as new.
That's not too much to ask.
Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you?
No. Rather a rudimentary selection, if you'll forgive me for being unkind to it all. It works, of course. I actually would like to inquire about your iron arrows. Just a few. In exchange, how about this? And this while I'm at it.
That seems a fair price.
That should be fine for now.
Tell your friends about me.
We'll see.
You too.
Actually, before I go.
Yes?
Any rumors around town?
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
I am. I was hoping perhaps you would have something to say about the town itself, Braville.
We're all wondering when more of those evil gates are going to open. I'd leave town if I dared.
Not much to say about
Be seeing you.
the actual town. I suppose that makes sense. Nothing. Don't worry. Just inspecting. I'm an inspector, you see, in addition to being the hero of Kvatch and Cyrodiil. Bye. I don't think anyone's believing the inspector thing. I certainly wouldn't.
A coin for an old beggar. One more coin and I can get a pair of shoes.
Then have a coin.
Thank you, kind lady.
Have you heard any rumors around here?
I understand Delphine Gent has some other mages worried. She's skilled, but a bit unpredictable.
Fine enough. And how about Braville itself?
Didn't you see that Oblivion Gate just outside the walls? Mara, preserve us from the fate of Kvatch.
Right. I'll tend to that, don't worry.
Blessings of Julianus upon ye.
Oh. Seems the Mythic Dawn must be
Paradise awaits me.
quite concerned about my presence here. That's fine. They can be as concerned as they want. It's not going to stop me.
Have you ever bought a potion from Greetings, Argonian.
And greetings to you, too.
How are you?
Do you happen to be the Count of Braville?
Regulus Terentius, Count Braville. I'm really rather busy, and I doubt that you have anything to say that I need to hear.
Are you entirely certain? Because I happened to notice a gate to Oblivion outside your settlement's walls. I was wondering if perhaps I could close that in exchange for aid for Bruma.
I wish I could help. I understand the need to help defend the heir to the throne. It is a duty we all share. But with an Oblivion gate threatening Braville, I need all my soldiers here.
Well, it's lucky for you. I'm quite capable of closing those by now.
Farewell.
It's you, High.
Maybe not. Maybe that's not in my best interests right now.
What's this about? How are you? Well met. A coin for an old beggar? I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Well, then have your medicine.
Thank you, kind lady. Blessings of Anu upon you.
Another fine morning, another fine gate.
Good afternoon.
Let's get it closed quickly and be on our way. None too capable, these. Oh. Oh, really? That's rather a costly piece. As is that. I wonder. No, not quite. That's a worthwhile exchange, I think. course, the problem is that sword is so heavy that now I immediately need to go turn around and pawn it off to someone.
You'll always get a fair deal here. I'm Nillowin. What can I get you? Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
I mean, it goes for somewhere in the vicinity of 4,000, but she's only got 800. No, you know what? It was a spur-of-the-moment pickup. It should be a spur-of-the-moment sell.
A pleasure to serve you.
I don't want to turn this, like,
Be seeing you.
let's clean up Tamriel of all of its crucial Oblivion gates so we can get back to the main story thing into also, let's see if we can find the person with the most money ever who's willing to take this incredibly heavy sword from me that I just picked up on a whim. If I play this long enough, it's not like I'll be wanting for money anyway. The first time I played through this game, I ended up with enough money for every single house, and then I had nothing to use the rest of my money on. Hopefully things are going okay for everyone, by the way. It's been kind of quiet in chat, and that's not me saying you have to speak up, but, like, just want to get a status check. Y'all are still able to hear me, still able to see the game. Just tired. Okay. Alright. Watching and vibing is good. Just less than fond memories of the time that I screwed up my Hades play session. I'm never going to be able to live that one down. I had my mic off for almost the entire episode. Oh, Gesundheit. Obviously, it can't be the case that I had my mic off for much of this because folks have been talking with me. Just, I'm paranoid that some technical difficulty I'm not going to notice until it's too late to matter will end up causing problems. But yeah, as long as everything's okay. This gate doesn't seem to be in particularly good condition. I don't suppose by any chance those caverns will actually get me where I need to go. I suppose it would be better for me to assume they won't benefit me much at all. Where am I trying to get, anyway? I mean, obviously the central tower, but how do I get there? There was a much more physical gate blocking it off. I suppose if I'm not too concerned with my own well-being, I could just swim around. That lava doesn't look immediately fatal. Who needs swimming, actually? I've decided swimming is overrated. As is this entire gate situation. I suppose the denizens of Oblivion must be known more for their overwhelming numbers than for their tactical cleverness. Case in point. Someone really ought to teach them. Scamps are not immune to fire spells. It won't be me teaching them, of course. Just someone ought to. Seems the polite thing to do. Not too much further now. They were really expecting that gate to keep me from getting here quickly, weren't they? Almost feels a shame I bypassed it. Only almost. Coming for me or not? Yes, they are. I might feel inclined to find this embarrassing. I might. Oh, why not? Okay, tell you what. Because I did mention the fallback of, like, having a chameleon suit, I am going to try dialing for one. Like, dialing for a chameleon sigil stone here. Ascendant sigil stone. Oh, we've upgraded, have we? That's not it. Water walking. That's cool, but that's also not it. Fortify Magica. Very neat for a caster, but guess what? That's not it. Fortify Intelligence. Don't need that. Fortify Agility. There's a lot of different enchantments that these sigil stones can have. So hopefully this won't take too long, but knowing my luck. Resist shock, that's not it. I mean, that would be kind of handy. Seems like lightning is the worst of the 3 spells to have to deal with. Well, 3 elemental spells, I should say. Fire shield. Come on, just give me a chameleon one. Night Eye. Night Eye's not bad, but it's not what I'm looking for. Fire shield again. 1 in 30 chance. Those are fine odds. We're gonna be here for 20 minutes, don't worry. Or do. Resist frost. I'll give it 4 more dials, and if we don't get it, I'll just carry on my merry way, because this is not the only time I'll have an opportunity to do this. Fortify Magica. 3 more dials. I know everyone does the okay, but just 1 more thing. I'm gonna hold myself to it. Fire shield, 2 more dials. Water walking, 1 more dial. Don't tempt me. Fortify speed. Alright. 1. I'm sorry. I lied. 1 more. 1 more. Fortify speed is not that useful. I'd at least like to walk away from here with one I might consider using. Fortify agility. Yeah, that works. That works. Agility governs bows, right? Yeah. Heck yeah, I can work with that one. Led into temptation, but only a little bit. Only a little. I was only a little tempted. That takes care of the gate outside of Breville. Hey, Moko, why do you keep looking out at that weird island in the middle of the lake next to Breville? No reason. Nothing important. Don't worry about it.
Good afternoon.
Where is the castle again? Oh yeah, it's just it's Brazil, you're right. The island is just Brazil. Or Brazil, or Brazil, depending on which voice actor you are.
Greetings to you.
Awful lot of barking.
Hello. What?
Pardon
Good
me.
to see you. It was you that closed that Oblivion gate, wasn't it? That was a brave thing to do.
That's kind of you to say. I was wondering if you might be amenable to sending aid to Bruma now.
Thank you for closing the Oblivion gate that was threatening Breville. I will send my guard captain, Viera Laris, to Bruma's aid.
Much appreciated.
Farewell. Tidings, citizen.
I look forward to fighting these Daedra side by side with the hero of Kvatch.
Do you happen to have any rumors about Breville?
I can't make up my mind about the Prophet in Anvil.
No, you don't. All right. How about just telling me about Breville in general?
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
I'm the hero of... Okay,
I'm
fine.
listening. That will get you something. That will get you something. Every little bit helps. The Count used to be a great man, but power and idleness have spoiled him. However, we remain loyal in memory of past kindnesses and to serve Breville.
Fair enough.
Good day.
Yeah, it's a little funny. Mostly what I find funny about her refusing to tell me anything about Breville was specifically because I just saved the town. After long, arduous hours of practicing jumping and controlling your falls, you have become a journeyman of acrobatics. You now have the dodge ability. Blocking while jumping makes you dodge in the direction of the jump. You will do a tumbling roll and possibly avoid an attack. Blocking while jumping?
Good evening.
Oh. Dark Souls moment. I don't think I've ever used that. But it looks incredibly cool, so I might use it more. Right, so next... further south to Leowin. Oh. Irritating little creature. I think that is a xylophone, yes. Sounds like one. That or a glockenspiel, I suppose. I always assumed a glockenspiel was the higher-pitched, tinnier one. Oi! Let me back my arrows. Mithril shield, that I can use. At least I believe I can use that. It's about the same as the light iron shield, but it looks cooler, so that's worth it. Mithril Cuirass, Mithril Greaves, Mithril Boots. Mithril Boots, Mithril Greaves, and not a Mithril Cuirass, but a Kvatch Cuirass, which is enchanted. So it's worth it. I do wish one of them had a helm. Dude is off to the races. Look at him go. Where are you going? Where the hell is he going? What's got him sprinting down the road like this? Oh, a third one. Is there another one? Wish I had that speed stat. Good God. You know, I say that right after dialing away from a fortify speed. Is this the right way? Yeah. Dialing away from a fortify speed sigil stone, and that's just kind of funny in hindsight. Gee, I wish I had his speed, but I don't wish for it that badly. Okay. And I know I saw a third one further down the road. Where were you? Oh, this looks eventful. No. No. Nothing of particular note going on over here. I suppose a territorial dispute, but besides that, not much. All right. No more dangerous than really any other bear I've encountered on the road. The Imperial Guard aren't doing a terribly good job keeping the roads clear, are they? It's occurred to me with all the bandits, assassins, and bears I've encountered so far. Just seems to me they could be working a little harder. And it's not like we're all that far from... Oh. Well, that was a game crash. Let's see how far back that save was. hadn't left Breville. Alright. Okay. That's fine. I'll deal. At least it was after I'd taken care of the gate, right? So I cut across here. I should save more often while I'm out in the wilds, especially around Breville. Because there's all those moments where the game likes to hitch for a bit. Because it's loading in the next cell, and it's like, oh, that's a lot of data, hold on. Okay, there's the Minotaur. If I run into that guy with the Mithril Shield again, I'll take care of him, but I'm in no particular hurry to go, I say, holding my bow out toward the Minotaur. I'm trying to just run past. I don't know if enemies, like, I don't remember if enemies just follow you forever. I'm hoping this one doesn't. No. Still no. Third no for good measure. Breville seemed like it was the most unsteady place, or unstable, I should say. Unstable place of the... That's a dreg this time. Alright. Oh yeah, you know what? You guys fight each other. I've got places to be. Out of all the mod-edited areas that I used as testing grounds, this one was by far the most unstable of the lot. Combined with the... God, what is it? Better Cities mod that I was using to begin with, it was just about impossible to spend more than 3 minutes here without the game crashing. Not particularly polite. Perhaps reconsider? Your decision to make, of course. Take these. Those are a bit heavier than I'd care for. Right, so let's save here. We're not quite where we were, but we're at least closer. I didn't expect a crash, though, I gotta say. Normally, the game will be polite enough to last, like, 2.5 hours before crashing. Hopefully that's not a sign of instability in my save file. I don't think it is, but I worry it is. Okay. We're now past, I believe. Hey, there's the guard. I believe we are now past the area where it crashed last time, so things are looking up, I say, inviting a crash within the next 2 minutes. I do wonder about the sort of training it must take to wear that much armor and run that quickly. Forgive me, sir. I have no particular inclination toward favoring Black Marsh. At least not compared to favoring the Empire.
Do your worst. Die in
Dwarven spear? Dwarven spear. Not for me, thank you. Are you going to cause trouble? You are. Who else? Ah. Well, that's not so bad. I keep trying to hit R to sheath my weapon, if you're wondering why I keep, like, popping out like that. The heck did I hitch on here? It's gone now, I guess. What in the world is that? Besides, a good deal bigger than the things I'd normally care to tussle with. I don't like the noise you're making. Fascinating. What exactly was that about? I'll at least take that. Save here. Bear with me a moment while I alt-tab to try and get my chat fixed. There we go. Sorry, for some reason, Oblivion in windowed borderless mode doesn't play as nicely with my 2-monitor setup as I'd like, so sometimes OBS, which I've got in my other monitor, treats it like my mouse has flicked out of the Oblivion window when it hasn't. And the end result is sometimes I'll be scrolling through stuff in the game and it'll accidentally interfere with my chat. Not exactly a thrilling walk, this part. I mean, the swampland is kind of nice, but... not nearly as exciting as a spooky forest or the depths of hell. No, I didn't suppose you were friendly.
Yeah! Oh, you're pathetic. Whoa!
I could have hoped, but a bit much to ask, I suppose. Well, that looks, for all the world, like the Leowin Gates.
Yeah!
Come back here. What are you doing? Wretched thing. Requisite stable. That's fine. An LOD model getting in the way of being able to see the gate. That's all right.
You're off duty now. Another day, another
That looks like the Dordwood Castle if ever I've seen one. I wonder. No. Normally there's display cases. No such luck around here, I suppose. Unless... Wasn't the least bit worth it, but I suppose any practice I can get is worth the opportunity. I'd say I'm adequately geared. I've got elven stuff and mithril. Still got a chainmail helmet, though. As far as how much you've missed, I'm currently on the quest Allies for Bruma, if that means anything. So I'm gearing up for, like, the last leg of the main story. But I've still got a lot more Oblivion after that. I've got the DLC, I've got the Thieves Guild. There's a nice dagger I want to get. Good to see you, by the way. Do I presume by some miracle you would happen to be the Count of Leowin?
Marius Caro, by grace of the Nine, Count Leowin. You are a stranger to me, but well met. Perhaps you would like to do a service for County Leowin.
A service?
I need your help. An orc named Mazoga here claims to be a knight, but will not reveal her business. Find out why she is here and report to me, and you will earn a reward suitable for those who serve Leowin.
Sounds like something I will tend to later. I'm actually here on authority of the Emperor himself, or... Well, he's not been properly ordained yet, but he is the sole surviving heir of Uriel Septim VII. I'm inquiring about... We're opening a portal to Oblivion outside Bruma, and to help protect the town from that, we're searching for aid. If you have any guards you could spare, or...
Leowin is beset by enemies. The Empire does nothing to help us. Even before this crisis, I did not have enough men to patrol my borders. Now, Daedra are pouring out of an Oblivion gate on our very doorstep. No, I don't have any men to spare. Bruma will have to look to its own defense.
Very well, then.
Prompt attention to this matter will be rewarded.
I'm sure it will. I'll be taking care of that gate. Don't you worry.
Good to see you.
Are you, perchance, Mazoga?
Are you the Count?
No, but the Count sent me.
The Count? Then I can talk to you. I'm Mazoga.
It's funny, he wanted me to talk to you.
Yes, I'm an orc. I was born under a rock and I have no parents, so I don't need a family name. I guess you don't know how to talk to a knight, so I'll teach you. Say, yes, Sir Mazoga. You won't say sir to me. You are afraid to speak. It would shame me to fight a gutless thing like you. So go away.
Fun enough. I don't see why I have to make that my business. Whatever the Count thinks this Mazoga person will do that's worthy of my attention, I think closing this gate will curry much more favor with him.
Hello.
Why are there all these horses here? Who put these here? There's a perfectly good stable right over here. I don't see why they're all lined up in front of the door. Leowin really is beset on all sides. What exactly is so important about Leowin that they felt the need to put 2 gates here? Well, that's clearly not the right sky. Hold, please. Let's see if I can fix this. I can. That one seems an odd color. That resolves that for the minute. What's special about you? Ah. Ate a book. I suppose it might be prudent to learn whatever that book had on it. Of course, I already know it. Why wouldn't I? No, I'm not particularly confident in my ability to jump that. I guess I'll be taking the long way around, whatever that may be. Maybe here? No time to waste. No. No. Ah. Not an ideal situation. Certainly not. Where's a door when you need one? There it is. Perfect. Your assistance is appreciated, sir. I wonder if they're smart enough to realize what I'm saying, even. Not smart enough to keep me from getting up here in any case. Suppose I could jump this. Might not end terribly well if I keep trying, not with that Daedroth in the way. Right. Fine by me. Where's the path up? Suppose if I took one of those towers. Is there enough of a foothold here to work with? Very nearly, very nearly. That works. Up we go. Gate in the way. All right, to the top then. Do they not have guards here? No one guarding the controls. That seems rather a foolish mistake for them to make, but who am I to complain? Snap some of these teeth off and make my way inside. Ah. Right. This could be a bit dicey. It came from this way, so the door. Ah. This is a few more hungers than I'm particularly happy with. If you'd all be so kind as to give me a little breathing room. fight you can walk away from. Ah. That's a good deal more foes than I'd care to deal with at one sitting. Or 2, or 5, or 10. And there's more. Of course there's more. Why wouldn't there be more? Yeah, no kidding. Those fire Atronachs. I mean, even if the friendly fire hadn't done anything, they were still taking up the bridge, making it a little harder for enemies to move across it, so take whatever benefit I can find. Even at the cost of about half my steel arrows. Game says, oh, did you want less than half? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Are we done with the enemy spam? Are we good now? Do I have a nice, normal, like 3 enemies to deal with in the next room, or will it be 20 this time? Oh, I missed one. Of course there's another hunger. Why wouldn't there be? How about now? Do we have any more enemies now? Yeah, we do. We always do. Was it just the one? Are we being nice to me now? We front-loaded this whole room. That seems like a yes. Another Black Clan fear. Hello? Is there anyone in here? They don't usually leave these things empty. I don't suppose they'd start now. No, they would not. No, they certainly would not.
Yeah, that was really funny timing on the sneak skill increase message. Like, yeah, that answers that. Is there someone in here? Yes.
I may as well. Oh. Oh. No, that seems a touch too weighty for my liking. This, though, this might prove useful. What can I put away in exchange? I've yet to use this at all, I think. I don't see why I'd need it. Well, that was unfortunate. But I've had to deal with worse. Right.
Let's see what I've won. Spell absorption. Yeah, I'll work with that.
That takes care of the Oblivion Gate outside of Leowin. I should talk to the Count about sending aid to Bruma now that Leowin is no longer directly threatened.
Yeah, the other Oblivion Gate is perfectly fine. That's not an issue at all. Don't even worry about it.
I know I heard a clan fear.
See, that one they can handle. That one's not an issue for them. Even with the bridge they've apparently constructed leading across to it. Why did they even need the bridge? Couldn't they have just started swimming across? Oh well. Not something I need to worry myself with. Let's just turn in this quest, and since we're over the 2-hour mark, I will call this stream done once the quest is complete.
How goes it?
Decently, I think. But I'll let the Count be the judge of that.
Have you anything new to report? I hope you've been successful.
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't, sir.
Well, with the Oblivion Gate near Leowin closed, I suppose the immediate threat is lessened.
Not
I will
negated,
do as you
but
ask. Let no one say Leowin did not do its part. uphold the Empire.
Kind of you to give them your regards in that particular capacity, as opposed to what you were saying about them earlier. Not that I couldn't understand some tension with the Empire. It seems they're unwilling to help those down south. But that's another thing to discuss another time, I suppose. Thank you for your contribution to the war effort.
Prompt attention to this matter will be rewarded.
How do you do?
Hiding citizen reading.
I've been reading Fundaments of Alchemy.
Let's see about an inn. Well, that seems ominous. Why is there a dead guard?
Speak while the sands are warm. Aye.
Pawn off what I've accumulated first.
If it isn't the toast of Leywin, how can I help you?
Do you happen to be the one running this place?
Only quality goods for sale here.
I'll take that
What
as a yes.
can I interest you in?
Let's see. I'd like to offload these gauntlets I found. I have no particular use for this shield any longer.
A good price for a good customer.
What else? I could get rid of this.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Offload that.
You got a great deal there.
Offload that.
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Get rid of these. And this.
You drive a hard bargain.
And all of these. These two, while I'm at it.
That seems a fair price.
I have no use for that.
Tell your friends about me. Good day.
Now to see about an inn on the premises. I believe there was one right by the front gate. Pardon me.
The common folk of Leowin recognize your valor, even if Count Marius does not. What do you need, friend?
I would like to inquire about a bed.
There's a bed for you if you need it. A mere 10 gold for the night.
Seems reasonable.
Very well. Room number 2, just near the entrance. If you need food or drink, let me know.
Kind of you.
Bye.
Today you wake up full of energy and ideas, and you know somehow that overnight, everything has changed. What a difference a day makes.
Hello there.
Good morning. Good to see you.
All right. With that, I think that's going to be it for this session. Didn't get quite as much done as I wanted. We still have... I think that's the only thing we have to deal with. Is what? Oh, no, there's Shadenhall, too. All right, well, just 2 places to go to deal with their problems. 3 places to... we'll get there. I didn't realize I still had so many places left to... I know I just saved, but whatever. Didn't realize I had so many places left to explore before we could consider this quest line done. But, I mean, we did get a few steps closer, so that's good. So, you know the drill at this point, right? Thank you all very much for attending the stream. I don't know when the next one will be exactly. SB sent a picture a while back. Let's get that one up here. Hold on. It's from, I think it's a Twitter account that makes these goofy fake loading screens for Oblivion. Pop that right here. Provided by SB here. And where from specifically? Oblivion Loading Screens is the name. Bandits and creatures inside of dungeons will consider it odd that you scarf down a 12-course meal in front of them in the blink of an eye, but they can do nothing to stop you. Nice touch, by the way, with the picture of the Argonian eating a cheeseburger. That's funny. I like that. Alright, though. That's going to be it for the stream. At this point, I say I have overstayed my welcome, I think. Thank you all very much for attending. Hope to see you at the next one, whenever that may be. You can keep track of announcements of that nature, thanks to Discord, semi-obsolete Twitter. I'm not good at this outro, but you've got all the information you need up on the screen there. Thank you all again for attending. I hope the stream was enjoyable. I feel like I'm a little bit off my game, but... you know, that happens sometimes. And enjoy the rest of your day. I really don't have the energy for this outro. I'm sorry. Love y'all. Take care. See you at the next one.